So who wants to hear about the Indie Beauty Expo? Well, I'm guessing you do since you clicked on this video, otherwise this is going to be a pretty boring video for you. But I thought I'd talk about the Indie Beauty Expo that I got to go to last week in New York, because I happened to be in town. So it's not like I made this trip specifically to go. I just had already planned a trip in May to be out in New York, the Connecticut area at this time, and this just happened to fall on the day before I was about to leave, so I knew that I had to go. I really wanted to go because I really wanted to go to A Night for Green Beauty, but that just, it didn't work out. Cost and travel and all that stuff. But I got to go to the Indie Beauty Expo, and there were going to be some green beauty brands there. I think most of the brands were more green. I don't want to call some of them green because they've got a lot of, they contained a lot of ingredients that I wouldn't personally use, and I consider myself like a purist, natural I don't know how to explain myself, but so I got to go and I got to meet a bunch of people, and I thought I would tell you about my experience, and then I would do sort of like a haul with all the stuff I got. So I did, with the ticket you get like a goodie bag which had a bunch of samples and stuff in it, and then I did buy some stuff on my own when I was there, so I figured I'd do sort of like a haul of what I got at the expo. So since I knew I was going to be in the area, and Andy from the Green Queen actually lives in Boston, we had made a plan to sort of, we originally were going to make a plan to like meet up in New York and spend the day in New York, and then we found out about this event. Initially we thought that the tickets were all sold out and we couldn't even go, but that was actually the exhibitioner's portion of it and not the consumer portion of it. So when we found out that we could still buy tickets to this, we scratched our plans to hang out in the city because she could only make one trip out, and then we decided to go to this together. So she drove down on the day of the event. She came with Rue from Short, Small, and Sweet. She has a blog. I'll leave that below. And I had actually been following her blog for a while, so I was excited to meet her even though she didn't know who the hell I was. Let's be real. So I got to meet her. We met at a bakery. It was I guess it was Baby Cakes, but they changed the name. It's like Aaron something or other now. So we met there and we got some donuts, and then we went to the event. And I mainly wanted to go because I wanted to meet some of the brand owners. Like I knew, I think it's Janae or Janae, I'm so bad with names and pronunciations, I'm butchering them all I'm sure, from Beauty Heroes. She's the founder of Beauty Heroes. I've done one review of their box so far, and I'm about to get my second box hopefully in the next couple of days, so I should have that video up actually this week as well. But I wanted to meet her because she's been so sweet and amazing, and I absolutely love her service because it's everything that I'm about. It's non-toxic, and it's not completely vegan, but she gives you the option to skip the non-vegan products, but it's got a lot of high-end brands, which is what I like. I love the high-end brands, so I really wanted to meet her, and she is super sweet. I posted a bunch of pictures on Instagram. You can go check them out there if you would like to, or if you haven't seen them. So I did post a picture of me and Janae, I'm so sorry, down over on Instagram, but she was really lovely to meet. I was a hot mess talking to her though. She was actually the first owner that I got to talk to that night, so I was like nervous because I didn't know how everything was going to go, but she was really sweet. She asked me a bunch of questions, and she probably thought my answers were ridiculous, but because I was so nervous, when I get put on the spot, I talk a lot, and then some things I say, I like stumble over my words, and but I talked to her for a little bit. That was really nice. We got a couple of pictures. I'm excited to get my box this coming month, and you guys should be too. So then after that, we walked around a little bit, and then I met Diane from Modern Minerals, and we sort of chatted back and forth a little bit on Instagram, like every once in a while. She'll comment back on one of my posts, or she'll comment on one of my comments to her posts. So I was really looking forward to meeting her, and she is so super sweet. I really like her. It's nice when they recognize you, I'll say that. Because I was afraid that some people wouldn't recognize me, and I get really awkward telling people who I am because really I'm not anybody. I do Instagram and YouTube for fun, and I don't run like a really successful blog or anything like that, which a lot of really great people do. So it's nice when they recognize you, because then you don't have to explain who you are, and because I feel really weird doing that. But she was really sweet. Her company, the Modern Minerals, is actually based down in Arizona, so she gave me her card, and she was like, email me and you can come down and hang out and like see everything. So I'm gonna email her probably this week and set something up so I can go down to the Modern Minerals studio, I guess, and I'm really looking forward to that. That's gonna be really exciting. So I also know Lotus Way, who I briefly, I guess, said hello to. I didn't really get to talk to the owner of Lotus Way. I talked to one of the other girls who helped with the stand, who actually doesn't live in Arizona, but Lotus Way itself, the company, is based in Arizona. They're out in Phoenix as well, which I thought is really cool. And then there's another one. Is there another one that's out in Arizona? I could have sworn there was one more. Maybe not, but I sort of briefly said hello to Lotus Way. So then after Modern Minerals, I got to chat with her. I bought something from them, and she also sort of slipped me something that wasn't actually for sale that I got to get a first look at. And then who else did we talk to? We talked to White and Elm. I didn't get a picture with White and Elm, but they recognized me. I did a review for them back in February, and they were really sweet, and I bought something from them. So I got to talk to the owners of White and Elm, and then I talked to the owner from a perfume company. It's the Pour Le Monde. They weren't, I followed them on Instagram, but they weren't anybody that I had talked to, or I wasn't even actually sure that they were going to be there. I knew that there were a few brands that I really wanted to talk to when I was there. But I was glad that I got to chat up with her because she was really sweet. And then I talked to the owner of Jure, or what is it? Uara. It's the one that's in the Petit Vour box this month. The owner is really sweet. We talked to her for like almost 10 minutes about her stuff, and she was like rubbing stuff on us and all that. Then afterwards we realized that her stuff contains ingredients that we wouldn't normally use. So she was really sweet, but her products aren't something that I would probably use. Who else did I talk to? We got to talk to Innersense, the hair company Innersense. She was really sweet. And then I went to go chat with Moon, the woman who runs Moon, because she follows me on Instagram, and we've sort of gone back and forth a little bit on Instagram as well. So I was excited to meet her, but she didn't know who the hell I was. I think somebody else runs her Instagram, because when I told her who I was, I thought she would recognize me, like, you know, Beauty Heroes did and Modern Minerals did and White and Elm did. I thought she would recognize me, but she didn't. She looked confused when I told her who I was, but so I'm pretty sure she's got somebody else who runs her Instagram, because she obviously doesn't. But she was really sweet to talk to. She told me about the new she told me about the new body elixir body serum that's coming out in the fall, and it's really wonderful. I can't wait to get my hands on it. It's going to be super expensive because the face serum is expensive and the toner is expensive. I'm expecting the body serum to be really expensive, but it smells really good, and it's supposed to help with like stretch marks and things like that, so it just sounds amazing. So I chatted with her even though she didn't have a clue who I was. Who else did I talk to? I talked to Skin Owl briefly, like for a few seconds when they were closing, and then she like shoved some flowers at me because they were trying to get rid of their display. But who else did I talk to? I went to go see Osmia, the Osmia booth. A couple of them I didn't hit until they were right about closing, so the owners weren't there. They were like off doing other things. So Osmia, I went to that booth, and then I went to the Kahina Giving Beauty booth, but neither of the owners were there. But I picked up I picked up something from both of those, and then I think that's everybody. I'm trying to think who else I went and talked to, but mainly, I talked to Brittany from Beauty by Britanie, the blog. I'll leave the blog for her down below as well, but I got to say hello to her. I mean, she was like all over the place because everybody wanted to talk to her. I mean, she runs a really successful blog and she's really well known, so I at least wanted to get in there and say hi to her, but I was able to get in there and say hi, and she's really sweet. She's so tall too. Oh my gosh, she was a lot taller than I was expecting her to be. And then, so that was everybody, and then everything else, we just sort of like walked around and we looked at the booths and we figured out who we wanted to talk to, and we tried to get some samples. I didn't realize that so many of them had samples because I looked at some people's posts of like sort of their haul afterwards, and a lot of people had gotten some other samples. I wish I'd stopped at more booths to get more samples of stuff, but I mainly wanted to go to speak to a few of the people that I've been talking to over the last year since I've been doing YouTube and Instagram and stuff, and meeting those faces behind those brands, and you know, building relationships and stuff like that. That's really why I wanted to go. So I was really excited to get to do that. So now that I've chatted about that, I will show you all of the stuff that came in the goodie bag, and then I'll show you the stuff that I bought myself. So I can tell you some of the other brands that were there that I didn't get a chance to go to. Au Naturel was there. I didn't go talk to them. Bottega Organica was there, but I didn't go talk to them. Kypris was there, but I knew the owners weren't going to be there, so I didn't go bother talking to them. Oh, Kypris. Kypris is the other one that I know is based out in Scottsdale. So there are 3 companies that are Arizona-based that are more natural. Vapor was there. Let's see. Fit Glow Beauty. Let's see. Forager Botanicals. There was a lot of brands there. Hint Beauty was there. Java was there. Jillian Wright Skincare. LVX Nail Lacquer was there. New Evolution Cosmetics. Oh, they actually just followed me recently on Instagram. I wish I had said hello. Precious Skin Elixirs. Soapwalla. Sprayology. Tata Harper was there. I didn't go get to say hello to Tata Harper either. True Moringa was there. And there was a lot of, so there wasn't as many like strictly green beauty brands as there was at like a Night for Green Beauty, because that's all green beauty. But this is more like indie beauty, so it's sort of like a mixture of green beauty and indie beauty. Because some of the green beauties are indie, you know. But they weren't all brands that I was interested in, because I knew that some of them, you know, weren't as natural as I would like. So there was a lot that I didn't go talk to for those reasons alone. So let's go through some of the stuff. So I did pick up one sample from Modern Minerals because they were handing them out, because it's part of the new Beauty by Britanie collection. They launched 2 different products in combination with Beauty by Britanie, Modern Minerals, and Lotus Way. So there was a blush and a lip gloss. So, whoa. So there was a blush and a lip gloss, and they were giving out samples of the lip gloss, which is like this super pink color. I'm pretty sure that they're going to have a full size of this in an upcoming Petit Vour box. I don't know if it's going to be next month or the month after, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be in there, because Petit Vour did a sneak peek, and then I asked Modern Minerals about it, and they said yes. So because it smells really good. So let's, what's special about this collection is not only is it in combination with Modern Minerals, which is a really great makeup company, it's also with Lotus Way, which has products with like flower essences and things like that. So the products are an eclectic combination of flower essences, grace each of these products. So I did buy the blush, so I guess I'll show that now. And it is what I'm wearing today, because I love this blush. Hot pink blushes are like all what I'm about, and I knew immediately that I was gonna have to buy this. I didn't want to buy this because I knew it was coming soon, so I'm glad I at least got a sample of it, but this. So none of the other Modern Minerals products up until this point have been like scented, and they are coming out with a new entire line of lip glosses, but you guys, you have to stop what you're doing right now. Pause this video, go to Modern Minerals, and if you like hot pink blushes, buy this blush, because it smells amazing. There's pink tourmaline gem essence in here. I don't know if that's supposed to have a smell or just a color. But then there's camellia flower essence, rose oil, lavender oil, chamomile oil, and you could definitely smell the flower essences in here, because the blush just smells amazing. Oh, I'm so glad that I picked this up, because it's just such a joy to use, because it just smells so good. This also smells faintly similar. I think it's got more of like a flowery essence. I don't have the ingredient list for this, so I can't tell you exactly, but this has the same sort of scent. It might be a little bit different, but it's got the same scent as the blush. So I think it's really cool that they scented these products, and I love the collection. I mean, there's only two products in it, but I love them both. And they're both just really great. That was the Beauty by Britanie collection. That wasn't actually in the bag. I just picked that up when I was walking around. But something that was in the bag is the Tata Harper's Natural Skincare Try Me Kit. I'm not actually sure what comes in this because I haven't opened it yet. But it's got a few different things in here. So let's see, it has the Regenerating Cleanser Sample, Hydrating Floral Essence, which is this little tiny spritzer thing, Rejuvenating Serum, Rebuilding Moisturizer, Reparative Moisturizer, Restorative Eye Cream, Replenishing Nutrient Complex, and the Resurfacing Mask. So there's a lot of great samples in there that I'm excited to try. You like that, huh? So there's a nice sample pack from Dr. Harper. Then I did swing by Osmia, and I picked up one sample and then I bought something, which I'm trying to get. So I picked up the sample of their protein exfoliating mask, and this is enough for one mask. The other one that they had is a detox mask, and I figured I had enough detox masks that I could go with something else. So I got the protein exfoliating mask to try, and then I also picked up their spot treatment, and this is way tinier than I thought it was going to be. I think this runs for like 20 bucks, so it's not cheap, and it's tiny, 0.16 ounces. It's small. But it's primrose oil, lavender, cajeput, lemon, parsley, thyme, cypress, and rosemary essential oils. So there's no tea tree in this one either, so I wanted to see how this one compares to the Meow Meow Tweet one, which also doesn't have tea tree oil in it, but it works amazingly well. So I did pick up this to give it a try because I have wanted to try it for a while. And so yeah, I grabbed that. And everything at the show that was for sale was 25% off, so I did get a few things because the discounts were too good to pass up. So also in the bag was this sample from InnerSense, and I actually didn't realize this was in the bag, and then I actually got bigger sizes of these. The brand happened to have some samples. So this is the Pure Harmony shampoo and the Pure Inspiration daily conditioner, and I have wanted to try these for a while. And this set, along with the leave-in conditioner spray, was in a past Beauty Heroes box, which I missed because I wasn't signed up at the time. So I did get these little super tiny travel samples, and then when I went to go talk to the brand, I asked if they had any other samples, and they had these 2-ounce travel sizes. So it's the same shampoo and conditioner, but they had bigger sizes that they were handing out. So I got those, and these are vegan. I checked the ingredients like 3 times. I'm pretty sure they're vegan because it does say on their website they don't use animal ingredients. So I'm pretty sure these are vegan. I'll check the ingredients a few more times, but because I'm paranoid. But those, to my knowledge, are vegan. So then let's see, what is this? This is the All Natural Flynn and King skincare. This was in my little goodie bag, so I'm not exactly sure what this is or how to get into it. Well, this is a complicated package. All right. What's in here that was so wrapped up? It's detox. I'm guessing it's a bar of soap. It just says detox on it. Yeah, I think it's like charcoal soap. So it's like a little sliver of some detox soap. That'll last me like 2 uses. So then that was in the goodie bag, so from Flynn and King Skincare. So then there was also this from VMV Hypoallergenics. It's the Super Skin 1 Monolarnin. It's a toner for dry skin. I can't pronounce any of these words. Alright, so I haven't checked the ingredients. I don't know about this one. I don't know if this is something that I'll use or I'll give to my sister or something, but it's got alcohol in it, and I don't like to use alcohol on my skin. But it's also got trinathlon, it's got things in it that I can't pronounce, so I'll look up the ingredients of this one. But this was also in there. Then there was that Uara or Juara. This is the same sample that came in the Petit Vour box. This is the clove flower and turmeric serum, which I probably also won't be using because the ingredients are not up to what I like to use on my skin. And then while I was also there, I picked up the avocado banana moisture mask sample that they had sitting out on the table. But the same with that. Let's see. Then there's this pink gel coat from Perfect Formulas, and then there is a Perfect Formula repair coat. So there's a gel coat and then a repair coat. I'm gonna have to do some research on these as well because they don't say anything about being 5 free or 3 free or any free, so I don't know anything about those. I'm just bad at this, aren't I? I'll just go through the samples. There was also 2 samples of like $1 Million Tan. It was like face tanning cream. I threw those away because I knew I would never use those. This is the Previ Calming Aloe Hydrator. I've never heard of that company. And there were 2 2 samples of this Briogeo avocado and quinoa co-wash. This is a 4-in-1. It cleanses, conditions, detangles, and nourishes. So I'm guessing this is for hair. Yeah, this is for hair. The ingredients look pretty good on this. And this is a brand that I know about, but I've never actually tried anything from them yet. I think they've been in a couple different, I think they've been in Vegan Cuts or Clover Box or something. But this is a pretty decent sized sample. These are each half of an ounce, so there's an ounce worth of product in here. So it definitely gives you a good idea of how much you like it or not. So then there's a sample from Au Naturel. It's a lipstick sample. And this is Sangria, which is, it looks to be just like a super bright pink lipstick color, which I love colors like this, so I'll have to give that a try. So then there were 2 samples from Kahina, and they're both just the argan oil. So 2 samples of the Kahina Giving Beauty argan oil. Then there was, so this is from Red Flower. I thought that this brand was going to be there because they have a spray that I've been wanting, and I thought I was going to be able to buy it there, but they weren't there actually. If they were, I think they had something, they helped set up the event, but they weren't actually, I think, or maybe one of the founders was there at the talk. I don't know. I don't exactly know how they were involved, but they weren't showing. They weren't like, they didn't bring their products. But this is the Red Flower Reviving Hand and Face Towelette in Wanderlust. It says it's a fresh towelette infused with a purifying essential oil blend to revive, cleanse, and hydrate the skin. And I do love Red Flower, and they have been featured in Beauty Heroes, and actually have a code here. It says use the code Beauty Heroes to get 30% off all Red Flower products on redflower.com through the end of the year. So I'll throw that down below in case you're interested. So then there's this, which I have to find the thing for again because it keeps, oh here it is. This is the, this is from White and Elm. I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is the White and Elm card. This is the Rose Hip and Argan Antioxidant Serum, which I have been wanting to try. And then I also have a coupon code for them, Beauty10 for 10% off your next purchase. So there's a generous sample of the oil. I'm pretty sure there's some more coupon codes on some of this pamphlet literature that I've got, and if I find any more, I'll throw them down below for you guys to use if you're interested. So then this last one that I've got, that's a sample, and then I'll show you all the things that I bought. This is from Ageless Liqueur, which is not a brand that I know anything about, but this came with 3 little samples. It came with their Cream Extreme Hydrating, or Extreme Cream Hydrating, their Pigmentation Cream with Antioxidant Edelweiss, and then their Photo Peel with Natural AHA. So again, like I said, I don't know anything about this company or their ingredients, so I can't tell you much about them, but those were in there as well. So that was all the samples, some of which will get used, some of which I might just find another home for. And then, so the things that I bought, I got this lovely fan from Beauty Heroes. I didn't buy that, they gave that to me. So then from White and Elm, I bought the blush, and then I bought the Osmia Spot Treatment. So at White and Elm, I also bought their spot treatment. This is the Tea Tree and Lavender Acne Spot Serum. This is made with sunflower seed oil, hemp seed oil, rosehip seed oil, lavender essential oil, and then tea tree and vitamin E. So I'm excited to give that a try because I really love the Meow Meow Tweet Spot Treatment, like I've said. That has been the one that has worked the best for me. So I think those the oil-based serums work the best. And so I wanted to give a couple more a try. Look at how tiny the Osmia one is against the White and Elm one. But yeah, so I'm excited to try that. I really love the White and Elm products. I use their Sweet Almond Foaming Cleanser. I've bought a full size of that. I've got 2 of their masks, and then I use their Sunflower Makeup Remover Cleansing Oil stuff, which is also really great. So I love the White and Elm brand. Their stuff is really good, and their ingredients are also really great. All their products are vegan and they contain very minimal ingredients. So then from Lotus Way, we were both over there talking to them about their different flower essence formulations and what each one of them does. So then when she was talking about the Inner Peace one, which is the one I have here, it's supposed to calm and balance your energy, and then it's supposed to help you be at peace with everything. So she sprayed this on Andy, and then she sprayed it on me, and we both just like looked at each other and were like, take our money, because it smells amazing. So it's lavender, coriander, juniper, geranium, vetiver, Arctic lupine, silk floss flower essence, mountain laurel, hibiscus essence, and it just smells fantastic. So I figured I would get this for my desk in my office because throughout the day, most of the time I need some inner peace because the idiots that I have to work with cause me to go a little insane sometimes. So I thought that would be a great thing to sort of just like take a minute and spray it and relax and just like take a deep breath and, you know, center, and calm. Anyway, so then I went to Kahina, which was actually right next door to Osmia, and I was looking through a few other things and I decided to pick up the prickly pear seed oil. So it's just straight prickly pear seed oil, and this is an ingredient that I love in skincare. It works amazing for my skin. And they had a little size and then they had a bigger size, so I figured I'd just pick up the little size and I could add it to some of my other serums and other moisturizers and masks and stuff like that, and I'd give that a try. So this was their 0.33 ounce little sample. So I'm gonna have a few things by Kahina now, so I'll have this, which I just threw, and then I've got one of their body serums. I'm actually going to get a second body serum. I think it's the same scent, the newest Petit Vour limited edition box, which I believe they still have if you're interested and you haven't picked that up yet. And then the Spa Heroes, or the Beauty Heroes box this month is going to have the Kahina eye serum, which is worth like 78 bucks. So I'm going to leave my code down for that. I'm going to do a separate video on it, but I wanted to give you guys the jump on it. If you haven't picked it up, if you're not signed up for the service, you want to be signed up for this month because the Kahina eye serum is worth 78 bucks, and then there's going to be the Sidekick isn't actually vegan. So if you do sign up before I do my review, let the owner know that if you want the vegan option, tell them that you don't want the Sidekick because the Sidekick has beeswax in it. Just letting you know. But I will have a separate video if you do want to wait. Okay, so then the last thing I got was a perfume, and this was from the Pour Le Monde brand. So this is let's see, this is a natural perfume company. It's free of parabens, petrochemicals, phthalates, synthetic fragrances, dyes, sulfates, formaldehyde, and mineral oil. Vegan, no animal testing, so all the things that I love. It's 100% naturally derived, and then on top of that, they also donate a proceed of every sale to a charity. So a minimum of 5% of the net sale of Together, which is the one that I got, there's 3 different scents, will benefit the cancer support community, which develops and delivers free personalized support and education services so that no one faces cancer alone, which I think is really great. That a company gives back like that, gives a portion of their proceeds to charities and stuff. So, so Pour Le Monde means for the world, and it creates 100% natural perfumes to benefit and increase awareness for some of the world's most important charities. So I think that's really great. They've got, like I said, they've got 3 different scents. I think they have, I don't remember what the other names are, but I know Beauty Heroes sells one in their shop because they partnered with them. There were a lot of brands there that partnered with Beauty Heroes, which is, I think is really, like I said, it's a really great service. So I did get this one, and then I was looking, it doesn't say what the scent of it is on the box, but it's like berries and flowers and things like that. And of the 3 that I tried, this was the one that I liked the most and liked enough to buy because these are pretty expensive. I think the retail price of these is $82, and I got it for it was like 60 or something because it was 25% off. So here's this one. Smells amazing, and she was telling us how to use it because there's like a certain way that you use it to make sure that you get the the most, or the best scent out of it. So you like spritz on each wrist, don't rub your wrists together, and then you spritz here, and then you can spritz in your hair, because you can use it in your hair and on your body. So she was really sweet. I loved her. She was really great. And hopefully at some point I'll be able to get the other ones as well, because I like supporting companies that I believe in and I trust and do great things for the community, other than just, you know, providing really great products. So that was everything that I got. Everything this was really rambly. I'm really sorry. I'm really bad at like talking when I'm excited about stuff, and I was really excited about this event. This was the first beauty event that I've been able to go to since I started YouTube and my Instagram and stuff, and like I've said, I'm nobody. I mean, I have sort of like little connections with brands that I love the most and I've chatted with and I do reviews for and stuff like that, but I don't run a blog, which most people who run blogs, I guess, sort of have better connections with brands and stuff like that, and I just, in my life, I just don't have time for a blog and Instagram and YouTube. Like, I don't have time for all that. I tried running a blog for a while when I first went natural, and it just, nobody read it, and it was really boring, and so YouTube is definitely it's a better outlet for me. So I hope that even doing YouTube and Instagram, I'm going to be able to create the kinds of relationship with brands that bloggers do, because I just really want to create those relationships with brands and companies that I really care about, and especially people too. I mean, Andy was the first person I've been able to meet so far since I've done this, and oh no, that's not true. I met Ashley from Red Apple Lipstick, so she was the first person I've been able to meet, but then Andy was the second. She's out of state, so she's the first out of state person that I've been able to meet, and Andy's really great. We emailed for a while before we started texting. I sound like I'm talking about a relationship, but I guess it sort of is. But we emailed for a while, and then we started texting, and we talk a lot, and it was really great meeting her in person. You know, there are just some people in life that you just, you connect with like instantly, and you don't feel nervous, and it doesn't feel weird. And I felt like all the people that I've been able to talk to doing what I do with YouTube and all that, I feel like I've been fortunate enough to meet really great people, and I don't know why I'm getting emotional, but this is what I really love doing, and it's given me the opportunity to get to know people who are passionate about the same things that I'm passionate about, and I feel really fortunate that I've been able to, get to talk to you guys, and now I'm starting to meet some of you. It really means a lot to me, especially when in my own personal life, I don't seem to have people that care about me on the same level that you guys do, or care about the same things that I care about that you guys do. So I just feel really lucky that I've been able to get to know you guys. So now that I've had a mini breakdown, I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was sort of like rambling all over the place. Sometimes I don't know where I'm going when I start a video, and I don't know how I'm going to talk about things exactly. I probably should start forming outlines when I do stuff like this, but I'm really excited for next year, because there's going to be another Indie Beauty Expo next year. Hopefully, I'm hoping it's going to be like in California or somewhere on the West Coast. That's easier for me to get to, because New York was fun, but it wouldn't be feasible for me to do something on the East Coast again, especially if I want to go to an event like this. Especially if I want to go to this event next year, especially because I'm going to want to go to this event next year, and on the West Coast it's definitely easier and cheaper for me to get to than if it's somewhere on the East Coast. So actually I hope it's in California, because I know that there are a lot of people that are based out in California that I would just love to meet. Oh, I did see at the Indie Beauty Expo, I didn't get to talk to her, Danielle from Glamour Organic Goddess, or I think that's her handle and her blog, but I got to see her, but I didn't get to talk to her because she was like about to leave by the time that I ran into her, but I wasn't going to bother her because she was with her mom, I think. But I would have loved to meet her, but at least I saw her in person. I know she exists, she's real, but so yeah, so I'm excited to find out where next year is going to be held, because I'm going to start planning for that as soon as I find out, because I know the A Night for Green Beauty event, at least the people who have done it so far, they're not going to be doing it anymore. So I don't know if an event like it is going to be picked up, or if it's going to be continued in some other fashion. I'm not really sure yet, but I know that the Indie Beauty Expo will be somewhere next year, and I'm planning on going wherever it is, hopefully somewhere close. But I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that, I don't know what I hope. I hope that you liked it. I hope that you made it through my rambling, but yeah, I was really excited to go, and I was just really excited to go and talk to the people that I got to talk to and connect with people that I've never been able to meet, and finally I got to meet, and it was really amazing. So I'll see you in my next video, which will probably be my Beauty Heroes box. So I'll see you in a couple of days. Alright, bye.